In its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Hey everybody, live from Harlem in New York City, it's the Ramble, and I'm Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, from Fallon, Nevada, it's the strains of Chuck Farnham and his orchestra.
Exactly.
That beard of yours is getting just huge.
I know. I'm ready for Christmas.
You know why I wouldn't grow a beard that long? And I'm having trouble with this one now. I see him; it's not even.
The sides won't grow.
What I could do something about it. I should have.
No, that's no
I should have shaved
what
it
about
before.
over here?
I should have shaved it before we came in here.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the problem with it is when I go to sleep, it kind of like in my nose and everything. So I'm thinking of cutting it down. Or cutting it off. How's that?
Well, there you go.
That would
grow back.
That would be a radical move. You know.
There you go. Yeah. Well, this is going to go at some point. It's,
Plus, it's winter here in New York, and I'm constantly carrying a tissue with me. But that's what old people do, don't they? They carry tissues.
They put it up there. Are you carrying it up your sleeve?
No, I don't do that. I just have it balled up in my hand, like this. But my nose itches. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anyway, how you doing, Chuckles?
Good. I'm good. Everything is great. I'm playing around with a couple ideas. I messed around with some stuff I need to send you that I think you'll find moderately entertaining. And I'm starting a TikTok channel called Dr. Sasquatch, where I give people personal advice. And I dress as a giant Bigfoot.
As a giant Bigfoot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, we're all waiting for that one.
I got 2,200 people subscribed currently.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it! How do you do TikTok? I don't even know how to do TikTok.
Well, what you have to do to begin with is watch it and see what's going on. Sometimes it's a bunch of people with, large boobs just talking to people. Sometimes it's people selling stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Sometimes it's just guys walking through Disneyland. There's a lot of that. And, I'm offering a free service. If you have a problem, you come to Dr. Sasquatch and he'll help you with it.
Like I want advice on life from you.
Yeah, and I'm your guy. Wait. After this is over, I will send you my official logo, and you're going to go, wow, he committed to this. I'm telling you.
Your official logo.
Yeah, 2,200 people think I'm a good idea.
Okay.
I know.
Well, I have 5,000 people on my, what channel? On my YouTube, I think.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
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 On
my Facebook, I have 5,000. I have 5,000 on my Facebook.
I saw. I got about 800 on Facebook. Facebook is not open. It's very closed.
Right.
I know those people.
Yeah.
So when you see the logo, I think you're going to be impressed.
Really?
I really outdid myself.
You outdid yourself. Okay, well, what is it? Captain Sasquatch, Dr. Sasquatch.
Dr. Sasquatch at TikTok.
At TikTok. And have you solved? Look, now I'm okay. I was for some reason I was chattering along or something here.
No, you were. I could see it.
You could see it. Yeah. I don't know why. All of a sudden it happens. It must be my computer's trying to do something.
Never trust the internet.
Never trust the internet. Anyway, no, but it's on this side. That's the problem.
Right.
I saw it happening on the side. Could be something on my computer was trying to do something and it couldn't do it, and it froze everything up. But anyway, so, well, let me see here. Let me ask Dr. Sasquatch a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better when I have the outfit on. And man, do I look like a Bigfoot.
Okay. So I have a problem.
Okay.
It occurred before we were going to go to Greece. So we had to cancel our trip. And it was,
Right.
I got it 3 times and then it went away. And it was a urinary tract infection.
Okay.
What can I do to prevent it in the future?
Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is the solution to what do they call them? UTI.
UTI. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cranberry juice
Well, I've
is
just
the
been
solution.
drinking lots of water.
No. Cranberry juice.
No. Lots of water. I don't want to disagree with Dr. Sasquatch, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
If you get pure cranberry juice, and it'll go in like 2 days.
Yeah, but you can also use water and drink it in copious amounts, so you're peeing a lot and getting the bacteria out of there.
That's what the cranberry juice is for. I'm telling you. You don't go against Dr. Sasquatch.
Well, cranberry juice has been an answer for years, so that's not an original answer, Dr. Sasquatch.
No, I don't have original answers. I just have answers.
Oh, okay.
I wish I had a big, I'm like a
Okay, Dr.
mentally ill
Sasquatch.
WebMD.
Dr. Sasquatch, where does the universe end?
Probably later this year. Based on what I'm watching on the TV.
Oh, Dr. Sasquatch.
Get your affairs in order.
How do you even, is this eye redder than this
Yeah,
eye?
a little bit.
No, this eye gets red. I'll tell you why this eye gets red. Okay? Is because it's on this side. What side is it? My this eye
Your right
is
eye.
is hitting the
Right
light
eye.
from the
Yes.
outdoors. It's the right eye. Why is it?
You only have one eye watering.
I don't know. I'm a mess. Do I look okay? Do I look healthy?
Yeah, you don't look like anything's wrong.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Don't
UTI
say you haven't. You look the same like you looked when we worked together, because I don't.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
look like a melted butterscotch version of what I was.
Well, you look older,
Yeah.
and that's about it. I mean,
Well, you know what I have? I have the glamour thing on here in Zoom.
really.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me turn it off. I'll let you see it without my. Let's see here. Choose filter, background and effects. Okay. Choose filter. Apply to all meetings. There we go. No, I don't know how to turn it off. Let me see. I can turn this on.
So you're always glamorous.
Yeah, and then I get this or something. There we
There's a
go.
dog.
Yeah, or this.
Okay, that's different.
How about eyebrows? Oh, I can fix my eyebrows. See. But then I'll take my eyebrows away. There we go. Done. Anyway, I don't know. I can't remember how I do this, but I can take the glamour
You look
off.
good.
Huh?
You look good.
Yeah, well, I look good because the glamour thing is on. Choose video filter, choose avatar, adjust background and effects. Let me see here. I have green screen. No, I don't want that. Turn on my avatar when joining the meeting. Video filters, studio effects. I can't remember where I turn it off now. Oh, touch up my appearance. Okay, you ready for
There
this?
you go.
Ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna scream. Notice the difference?
No.
Well, let me turn it on.
They're a little bit brighter. That's
It's
it.
softer.
Yeah.
But usually I put makeup on here just to kind of even things out, and I didn't today. So this is
Why are you concerned about what you look like?
Well,
on the-
because I'm going to have to do this show in San Francisco, which I'm not looking forward to, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not looking forward to it. And I have to look my best so that people
Really?
don't sit in the audience going, do I look that bad? You know.
Maybe. I think they're there to see and relive the experience, probably.
I'm really worried about this show. I mean, there's so much expectation surrounding it that I don't know if I can live up to that expectation.
Maybe you should just stand outside and shake people's hands on the way in,
Yeah.
buy them drinks, and then let them go.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to do it. But
Yeah,
no,
I
we have to do a show.
Okay, so you're producing something.
Well, I'm not producing. I'm having somebody else produce this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm paying him
So,
some.
and they know your style, or they've heard or
Oh,
seen
yeah. Oh,
your
yeah.
work.
He's a former fan who, when he said, I said, I don't know if I want to do this show in San Francisco because it's too much work for me at this age. Okay.
Right.
And it was too much work for me before because a lot of that stuff was produced by my business manager, like the shows
Right.
that we did and so on. So I said I can only do it if somebody does it for me, and he says I'll do it. His name is Len LaFrisco, and
Oh, this isn't Larry Sandwich?
no, it's Len LaFrisco, and in fact I have to have him get a hold of you. Has he called you yet?
Nobody calls me.
Oh, well, because we got to have you on the. It's going to be something that you're going to be involved with in the show.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Oh, now I blew it, didn't I? Almost blew it.
Well, you can kill that part. I'm
Anyway,
under non-disclosure to not talk about the show at all. And
yeah.
on that Sunday, my plan is to be at a garage sale in Reno.
Is it a Sunday?
I think it is.
The 31st of January is a Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
But don't get there
Well,
on
I'm going to-
don't get
I'm
there
going to
don't
garage
get there
sale
on
all week.
don't get there on Sunday. You're going to be waiting for nothing to happen.
I'll be at a garage sale.
Okay. Anyway, it's Saturday, but Friday we have. Are you going to the big Live 105
I am
installation
coming over for that.
into the Bay Area Broadcast Hall of Fame as
Right.
Station of the Year or something? You know.
Something. Yeah.
You know what it is?
welcome.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Live 105, which was the radio station we worked at, was a certain entity, okay, and had a certain flavor to it and all of that. Well,
Right.
the current Live 105 is nothing but
Recorded nightmare.
it's not a recorded nightmare. It's a how can I put it? It's now owned by the old people who used to own it, who are now called Audacity, I think, and they own it again. But it doesn't have the format. It doesn't have the flavor. It doesn't have the.
Right.
I'm sure they have a morning show, and it's probably they play a lot of music.
The weird thing about our time at Live 105 is we're kind of all still friends from that time. I talk to people, you talk to people.
Well, the one I talk to the most are you and Lori.
Right.
Doing this thing. Yesterday, by the way, we did her portion, and she was on a ship on a cruise. She's going
Wow.
3-month cruise. So we're going to see a lot of different countries, but we got the signal okay, and it looked fine, and everything
She's
else.
on a 3-month cruise. How is she coming to San Francisco?
Yeah, what she's doing is she's starting the cruise with her husband. Then she's going back to Florida for 2 weeks, okay, and then coming out to California. And then as soon as she's through in California, she gets on a plane and meets her husband in, I don't know, Sao Paulo, Brazil or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's not as old as us.
No, she's not as old as us. But she's managed to have cancer once. So,
Right.
but I'm beating her out. I've had cancer twice. So
There you go.
I have my little prostate cancer, which now turned my penis into a turtle. And then...
My penis always was a turtle.
yeah, well, anyway, I was always proud of mine. But I go, hey, pal, we had a good time together. Just enjoy your life now as a turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
You
that's
pee
not.
on your leg a lot.
But
I have that problem.
But what?
You pee on your leg a lot.
No.
I do.
Really?
I can't see my penis because of my stomach, and so it's hard to hold on to because there ain't much there. And then occasionally my leg gets wet after I go to the bathroom.
Well, I can't say that I have that problem. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're better than me.
Okay, I don't have that problem. Anyway, so then my other cancer is I got the leukemia thing,
Right.
the CLL, which probably isn't going to kill me. And they said that chances are you will die with it rather than from it.
So, but do you take pills for that?
No, nothing. What happens is every 6 months I go in to see the doctor. He draws a lot of blood out of me.
Right.
Gives me every blood test known to mankind, and then says, nothing much has changed. You're a little high on this, a little low on that, but otherwise, your platelets are better this time. He says, we do nothing unless we see a result from the leukemia, from the CLL, in which case we then give you a pill, a little pill. And I went, a little pill? And last time I said to him, how expensive is that little pill?
Lot.
And he said, well, if you don't have insurance, $3,000 a month. But he says, if you do, probably next to nothing. So don't worry about it. But he said, you don't need the pill yet. You don't need any of the medicine for it. So just enjoy your leukemia. Happy leukemia.
Getting old sucks.
Getting old sucks. Yes, absolutely. Well, now here is the thing I wanted to ask you about. Okay.
Okay.
I somehow from one of your sites or accounts or whatever,
My sideshow.
I get a picture of a woman in bed with a cat.
Okay. Narrow that down.
Huh?
You've narrowed that down.
Narrowed that down. Yeah, and it looks to me. I mean, I don't know what your wife looks like. Is she brunette?
No.
Oh. Do you have a cat with a white face and black on the sides?
I do.
Okay, so that probably is your cat. So that probably is your wife. I wish I could show you the picture because I can show the audience the picture. Here we go, folks. You want to see the picture? Oh, there it is.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, there's the picture. Okay.
And I can't see it.
And it says, I can't come out tonight, super busy, and she's on the phone. And the cat is under the covers with its head above the covers, like it's just lying there.
It does sound like the cat.
Does sound like the cat. Yeah, it's got like black on the outside and
Domino.
a white snot.
That's Domino. Domino's got his own bedroom.
He has his own bedroom?
He has his own bedroom. Nobody goes in there but him. He's got a bed, or her. She's got a bed. Lays on the bed all day. When she goes to bed at night, she goes in there, climbs on the bed.
Really?
It's very weird.
Did she keep
The other cat
Yeah.
does not go in that room.
Not allowed?
It is allowed, but the other cat will not go in there.
In the other room.
Instead, the other cat will sit at the door and watch, but she will not enter the room.
Wow. Wow.
There's some weird animals at the house.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so that's the picture. It's a cute picture. I love the picture.
I'll mention this.
Yeah. But I showed it showed it to my wife, and she says it's adorable. She loves animal pictures. She says it's adorable. It's just like she's lying there, and the cat's just lying there in bed with her. Its little head over the covers, like it's lying on its back.
I got no idea.
Maybe she took it and didn't tell you about. Well, how could she take it?
There's a thousand cat pictures taken a week here, so anything. And you might have came up as, hey, somebody you might know, and I have a vague recollection of her going, Should I friend Alex?
I
And
don't
I
think
said,
that's what
sure.
happened. I think I actually went to like your Facebook site or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. And I said, sure. And she goes, well, he doesn't know who I am. And I go, well, the last name might give a hint.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was it. I got nothing else.
Now, Marjorie being my current wife,
Right.
since you've known several of the others, my current wife, she said, well, what's Farnham like? And I said, he's a human hazard. Something like that. I said, he's got a beard that's huge. I said,
Pushing way out.
he's got a body that's even huger than that.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah, and he's missing a front tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still gone.
I said, this guy is a human hazard, actually. Would you agree with that assumption?
Yeah, I mean, down at the senior center, they won't let me get my own food because they're afraid I'm going to fall down.
Why do you go to the senior center?
Because lunch is $3.
What?
Yeah, $3 lunch.
And you go to the senior center? Are you a senior?
Yeah, I'm 67.
Oh, boy. Oh, God.
I didn't used to go to the senior center, but somebody said, hey, you want to go to the senior center? And I'm like, okay. And I went, and the food is spectacular.
Really?
So, yeah, it's not.
Was everybody there older than you?
Oh, yeah.
Then don't you think that food is meant for somebody other than you?
Anyone over 65. I'm 67. I qualify. The weird thing is, the widowers and the widows circle the tables looking for new blood.
Really?
Oh yeah, big time. If you can't get laid at the senior center, you're dead. That's the only way you wouldn't get laid there.
The question would be, who wants to get laid at the senior center?
Everybody who's a widow or a widower.
Really?
I mean, they literally circle the tables. It's very interesting to watch.
And are there a lot of guys there looking for?
Oh yeah, sure.
For geriatric pussy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And they're tall. The men are all real tall and stout looking. There's not a lot of, there's a lot of
I told you,
I
I don't know if I ever told you when my mother was in the old folks home. Remember when my mother went to the old folks home?
Yeah.
And she went to the Jewish home for seniors, the old folks home.
Right.
And she said, this was a home for the aged, they called it.
Sure.
I guess aged is nicer than old, I guess. And she asked me, why am I here? And I said, because it was the Jewish home for the aged. Okay.
Right.
I said, you're here for two reasons. She said, what? I said, one, you're Jewish. And I said, two, you're aged. I said, that's why you're here. Yeah. No other qualifications.
I got a question for you. Whatever happened to that clump of your hair that she had sitting over the TV?
Oh, God. I think you mentioned that before. She took a piece of my hair.
That was the best thing ever, dude.
When I was
I'm sitting in her living room, and there's this big clump of hair over the TV.
In a frame. In a frame. Yeah.
Oh,
she framed my baby hair when I got my first haircut.
Yeah, all of that hair. I mean, it was a good sized clump. It's like 8 by 10.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to it.
I don't know.
I never paid much attention to it,
Oh. It was one of the highlights of her apartment.
But if it was your hair, you wouldn't pay attention to it either.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I just let it hang off me here.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for being an only child. I mean, if I had some brothers and sisters, I don't think she would have kept the clump of hair. Okay.
Probably.
But I was an only child. I was the only kid she ever had. You know,
Right.
she did get pregnant one other time, and she had a miscarriage. And as a young kid who was an only child, I rejoiced.
I bet you
You know, everybody. Marjorie always says to me, "We got to go
can
here."
cut into those Hanukkah gifts.
Well, I'll mention it to you in our next segment. It'll give people a reason to listen next time. Okay?
Okay.
Ladies
Sure,
and
why
gentlemen,
not?
that there is Charles Farnham, who I won't even try to explain him to you. Okay?
I'm sorry.
You're unexplainable. See you later, pal. Bye.
Sure, buddy.
Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Hey, okay. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it. See you another time, maybe next week, maybe a couple of weeks from now. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. But anyway, hello to all of you, and I assume you're going to start calling. We only have one person waiting, and that's Charlie Wallace, who's always waiting, actually. He's pretty good about that. But we don't have to always rely on him, folks. You should call too. Okay, anyway, why don't we bring him in here? And he and I can just talk together. And then if nobody else, not very many people call, I'll just leave early. I could stand to sleep a little bit. Oh, Tom Yamaguchi just joined us too. So we're having a little better situation here than we had. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. There's Charlie Wallace. Hello, Charles. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Okay, and there's Tom Yamaguchi. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
How's everything in your neck of the woods, Tom?
Better than they are Minneapolis and Portland right now, but I'm not sure if that's going to be changing soon or not.
Well, what's happened in Portland? Did I not
we
turn?
got 2 more people that were shot today by ICE
Really? When did that become news?
this afternoon.
Yeah, this afternoon.
Oh boy.
They are
Oh boy, is right.
Were they shot dead or were they just shot?
I believe. Well, I don't know how serious their injuries are. Or at least I haven't. Well, I was on another meeting up until just till now. So, but I haven't. But that's the news I got when as of 5 or something.
Yeah, I guess I maybe I turned into the news too late. I mean, I watched. You know what it is? You guys are out on the West Coast, so when you say about 5, it's about 8 o'clock my time,
Right,
and I didn't check the news at that time.
Yeah.
Wow,
gets
another
shot?
2. Were they shot?
Yes.
And you don't know if they're dead or not.
I don't know. Let me go and see if I can find any
Yeah,
more
you could probably
information.
Google it.
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
in Minneapolis more?
No, it was Portland.
Oh, I heard about that. Yes, I heard a little bit about that earlier this evening. I guess
Yeah.
around 5.
Well, you see, all you guys, 2 of you guys are out on the West Coast, so you heard about that. If you saw it at 5, it was 8 o'clock my time.
And neither one of us know much about it.
Well, as I said, I was on another meeting for a while. So
Well, here, I can go to Drudge and
But
probably.
Tom's looking.
why do you
Tom's-
keep going to Drudge?
Because I'll tell you, Drudge lately has not been pro-Trump. So I
don't
don't
care.
mind
Still-
looking at him. FBI shuts down Minnesota investigation. We know that. Nome threatens more. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say anything about here. Wow. Doesn't say anything about
Did
it
you find
here.
it, Tom?
It says shot and wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. City of Portland, Oregon.
Don't come to us for the news, by the way, folks. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a husband
Shot
and
and
wife.
injured. Okay, shot and injured. This is the
Oh, shot and injured. Okay.
injured. Yeah. 2 people are in the hospital following a shooting involving federal agents.
Oh, boy.
On Thursday, 2:18 p.m., Portland police officers responded to the 10,200 block of Southeast Main Street on a report of a shooting. Officers confirmed that federal agents had been involved in the shooting. Portland police were not involved in the incident. 2:44 p.m., officers received information a man who had been shot was calling and requesting help from the area of North East 146th Avenue and East Burnside. Officers responded and found a male and female apparent gunshot wounds. The officer applied a tourniquet and summoned emergency medical personnel. The patients were transported to the hospital.
You love how ICE is protecting us?
Yeah, that's right.
But what, were these ICE agents or were these federal agents?
It says federal agents.
Oh, mine says ICE.
Did it
ICE,
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, federal agents can mean ICE, but it can also mean
targeted
federal
ICE.
agents, you know.
It was a targeted ICE operation.
No, okay.
So apparently they released the person's name, the ICE officer that shot the woman,
Yeah, right.
as
I
Jonathan
don't know
Ross.
if they did. Somebody did. I don't think the government.
Oh, it's on. I'm reading it. It's headline news on AP right now.
No, that was earlier today when I woke up. They had that item about who it
There's
was.
a picture of them on the web too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But
apparently-
what do you expect from a person who's a terrorist? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're talking about the ICE agent.
No, I'm
right?
talking about her. She's obviously a terrorist.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the president says so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Chris-
says a
Huh?
border patrol agent did the shooting, according to CNN.
Okay, well that's different than ICE agents.
Federal
Oh,
immigration officers shoot and wound 2 people in Portland. Federal immigration. Well, that could be several agencies, including ICE.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm on AP looking this up, and then I'm gonna look it
I
up.
just googled. It said Portland ICE shooting, and that's what it says. It says it was a targeted ICE operation, and
Okay,
mayor has asked ICE to leave to get the fuck out of their city too.
so it's snowing in Portland too. Then wow,
Yeah.
they go where the snow is. The
It
ice.
does snow in Portland. I've been there.
Oh, it definitely does.
I give up on this country, you know. I really do. I give up on it. You guys, if you want to continue with it, go right ahead. Otherwise, I have nothing to do with it.
I'm just sick of these idiots saying that we can attack Venezuela because we have the power to do it. So might makes right. That's what it is. Well, we can do whatever the fuck we can get away with. Basically,
Boy,
is what they're saying.
this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's just getting out of hand, you know.
So now we're the bad guys.
Yeah. You know, but I mean, it's just gotten to the point where I'm so ashamed of even saying I'm an American.
Yep.
You know, we have no control over this, and nobody is taking control of it. You know, the Democrats aren't doing crap. All right?
It's so blatant now. They don't even hide the fact that we're after the oil.
Yeah. Here comes, I believe, Bree. I think it's Bree coming.
Oh, then we'll get an expert opinion.
Yeah, right. But
I have a
there's-
question.
Yeah.
So, the difference between them and the police, there are no body cams.
Right?
Let's put some body cams on these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't put body cams on ICE agents.
Oh, so they can get away with anything, just like,
And by
just
the
like
way,
when Alan was a police, he used to.
yeah, by the way, it's not that they don't have the budget to do it with.
They got
You know,
money coming
They
out.
got money coming out of their ass.
Oh, yeah, from the tariffs and from the oil.
Yeah, but they got money coming like crazy because ICE has been really funded big time. So why they can't get body cams is beyond me. I mean, if I were with ICE, I would want a body cam, and I'll tell you why.
They're protected.
Yeah, because it would cover me. You know.
That's right.
They don't care. They said that.
Trump
This
will
one
pardon
guy-
them.
Yes, one guy said that the ICE, because they've been rushing the hires, they had so many hires for ICE agents that they shortened the training from 6 months to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's quick.
Yeah, well,
From
that's
the very
that's-
beginning, though. They said that from the very beginning when they were
Yeah.
increasing the force.
Yeah, I need a job. Maybe I'll do ICE.
Well, we said
I'll give you the notice they gave me, Brian. They wanted to hire me, and I said, hell no.
Yeah, they
Cool.
went after a lot of the ex-cops. Exactly.
Yep. I legitimately got a notice saying, "Are you interested in a federal job?"
They were
at
advertising
least
it on
you would've been
TV was a
trained already.
$20,000 bonus. Too.
Yeah, absolutely. But I
Yeah,
gotta tell you,
Superman signed up for it.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
Superman.
moved around the country, so I don't deal with ICE like on the ground very well.
Well, you
So-
probably wouldn't have felt good being part of that anyway.
No,
you know, it's not
absolutely
your
not.
idea of law enforcement.
Absolutely. I mean, that's. I thought it out for a minute. And I thought, I'm 67. Are they that hard up?
You know, the thing that there's another 2 shootings tonight. Okay, wouldn't you think all the federal agents in the country would be very careful about what they're doing right now? Because they can't stand to get any bad publicity. But I think it's they just feel they got the backing of the president, of Christy Noem.
Yeah,
We're
it's
going to
a-
lie through their ass
They're all
for it.
ex-Proud Boys.
Somebody on the news said if I was an ICE officer, I'd wear 2 Kevlar vests right now.
Yeah.
You know, because they have a target painted on their back, and I can't recall which newscast it was. I was just bouncing around on the radio today.
Well, I feel sorry for anybody who is a member of ICE who wants to do a good job. You know.
There's a lot of people out there that have been there a long time, long before Trump,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they were properly hired and trained. Apparently, the guy that did the shooting is a 10-year veteran of ICE, and so this could turn into you know they're not going to convict the guy.
Well, he had been in another ICE raid back in August, I think it was, dragged by a car for 60 yards. But that's only because he stuck his hand in the window and wouldn't let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And so they say, well, he was a little gun shy this time when a car came at him. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have put him out there.
All he had to do was step aside, and he did.
Look, I've seen that
windows.
video at least a dozen times, and I never saw anybody close to getting run over by that car.
Well, yeah, the news says he got ran over. That's how they said it at first. He didn't get run over.
And there's the other angle that the lady took from her house, and they show when the car crashed into whatever it did, the pole or something. They show that guy, he walked by, you know, Christy Noem said
was walking
he had
away.
to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But they said that's procedure. If I don't know if police also, but they said if there's some kind of shooting like that, they always take him to the hospital for whatever. But she's saying it was because he was injured.
No, they take him to the hospital to check him for drugs or alcohol. That way, when he goes to court, he can defend himself better.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah, but she's stating that because he's injured, because he got run over.
Yeah, Trump says, I can't believe he's alive. He got run over by the car.
We can't believe he's alive.
No, and on top of that, here's a woman who she was supposedly was a lawyer, and the reason she was there was to be a lawyer on the scene in case something would go wrong.
From Kansas City.
Huh?
She came from Kansas City.
For this particular thing?
I don't know if it was for this, but she just moved up there from Kansas.
Yeah, but
City.
all she was a lawyer.
No, she wasn't a lawyer.
No, she
wasn't a lawyer.
She said they said she was a lawyer.
Well, she could have been a legal observer, but a legal observer.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll go with that. Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of like, well, my daughter's a paralegal, but that didn't make her a lawyer. She's worked for lawyers.
Yeah.
Right.
So a legal observer. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she basically was trying to record what was going on, and they told her to go, and she was trying to get out, and in the process of trying to leave is when they shot her.
Yeah, if ICE agents ran up on me, I'd get the heck out too. So,
Yeah.
Well, I can see where she was panicked.
yeah, definitely. But she's going 0 miles per hour.
You know, to call this woman a terrorist, I mean, which she has been called by J.D. Vance, by Christy Noem, and I don't know if the president has called her a terrorist. But to call her that when she wasn't anything of the sort.
Maybe these people need to look in the mirror.
Well, I think there's a suit there that can be done by the relatives towards the government for slander.
Sure.
You know? This is John Doe. He's entered the waiting room. Let me just put myself up here so I can just see if it's just somebody we know.
Yeah, but we still have to look at it. So.
That's right. I haven't seen
You
somebody
still have
jack
to
off
look
in
at it.
weeks.
Okay, let me see Is that anybody? Yeah, here we go. John Doe. And John Doe is is it going to be a person who is doesn't look like it because he's not signing on. So I'm going to go remove. That's it. Remove.
Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't Bree? Oh,
Huh?
sorry.
Is it safe
No.
to look?
No, what? It's safe to look. It didn't. He
there was
didn't get.
nothing-
He
nothing,
didn't. Get, he
just
didn't
loud
get
music.
anything on. Okay.
Yeah.
Once we
Loud
heard the
music.
music, we knew it was a.
Okay, good.
Well, when they take a while, most of you guys hop right on.
It
When
was
they take
probably
a while.
Christy Nome wanting to get her side on.
Yeah.
I think Phil said he was calling in tonight.
I don't know what's wrong with my equipment lately. My screen flashes every now and then here.
Yeah, mine drips a lot lately.
Does it?
What are you watching on there?
Yeah. Oh boy. What is that? I don't know. As long as it doesn't go out over the air, I don't care if it flashes.
Yeah, today is like the first time I thought about what you keep saying, Alex, about moving out of here. And it's like, Adrian gets bigger, she goes to college, whatever, man, I'm going to get my keys taken away someday, not to be able to drive. And I can't live in California and can't drive, so might as well move out.
Well, the thing is that, I'm just beginning to think that, no, there's no reason why we should have to leave. Because at our age, how many more years have we got here? But I still don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here.
Go get on that cruise with Lori.
But yeah, hop on board. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I just, I could go to another country. I'm sure there are countries that will, like Portugal, will accept us because we're older, and even give us citizenship if we want it.
Really?
But I don't know. I think Spain will do it too, but I'm not sure. I've got to check. But I just don't, Bree might have the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm poor.
Yeah.
Let's all move there.
I mean, how do people react to you, Bree?
Costa Rica. Costa Rica for
Costa Rica,
you there,
oh,
Alex.
Costa Rica?
Costa Rica.
Why Costa Rica?
You will like it.
It's
Why would I
beautiful.
like Costa Rica?
Oh, you lived in California for a while.
The weather's great there. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
ask Andrew. Andrew lived there for a little while, right? Andrew Deutsch? Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, but he didn't like Costa Rica, did he?
No, I think he loved it.
Oh,
I
he
think
loved it? Oh,
I
okay.
think so, man.
They don't
I
have a
thought
military.
about moving
They
there.
don't have a military in
Yeah,
Costa Rica.
Yeah,
yeah.
that means they don't attack other
Need one.
countries.
They don't attack other countries. They have to send their when they went to, was it Dominican Republic? When Johnson sent troops to the Dominican Republic, they sent their police force as a part of OAS.
Security.
Yeah. Well,
So what were you going to ask, Alex?
no, I was going to ask you, how are you? They wherever you are, they know you're an American, right?
Yeah,
Or you
sometimes.
don't volunteer it anymore?
I don't really volunteer it.
Yeah.
Really?
I never have volunteered it. And they're never quite really sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not.
You know,
We're not either. It's
I don't-
okay, Bree.
But do they they ask you, right? They ask you where you're from. It's usually a
A
conversation
lot of people will
starter.
ask where I'm from, and I'll usually say I'm a global nomad, like I'm from everywhere, or I'm from here, or joke. I've lived in one place now for almost 7 years, so I'll just tell them, oh yeah, I'm from Subang Jaya, and then they're kind of like, no, but where are you originally from? And I'm like, well, that will take me back quite a ways, and I haven't been there in a long time, so
So that's
But
how
I usually.
Mhm.
Mother's
I
loin.
usually say New York. I usually just say New York because any other answer, there are only 3 places you can be from in the U.S., maybe 4. California, Florida, New York. If you say those 3, people will know. You could also say Hawaii, maybe, if you're in Asia.
Yeah.
They'll know Hawaii. But if you say anything other than that, then you have to follow up and where's that and about that.
By the way, Kevin, nobody says Oregon. Anyway, where were you?
Hey, speaking
good.
of Oregon, they got a big game tomorrow night, don't they?
Yep, I'm watching the other one right now to see who we're playing.
Oh,
Oh wait, after that's over. Hopefully.
I think we
So
can
the
actually.
49ers are going to the Super Bowl?
No, I don't want to
This
jinx.
college, Alan.
No,
Steelers.
she's my daughter's down in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
At the Peach Bowl.
But anyway, so that you just kind of evade it, right? And that's the best
For the
way of
most
handling
part.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your
Yeah,
reason
I mean-
behind that, and your
From
reason
Dubai.
behind that is.
I just don't like to be labeled one way
Yeah.
or another, you know?
Mhm.
He's the same to Trump too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I will say that it was a lot easier to identify during the Obama administration than at any other time.
Oh, because we were looked favorably at that time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
We weren't looked favorably under Trump the
But-
first time, were we?
Well,
No.
it was shaky, but now you'd be surprised, Alex.
I'm surprised.
A lot. It's. I think it's somewhat socioeconomic. If people are lower on the socioeconomic poll and low on the educated poll, they like Trump even abroad. I mean, if you look at Iran right now, what I'm seeing is there are a lot of people who are calling for Trump to get involved, to intervene. They view him as somebody who can get stuff done, you know. And so anybody who's disgruntled around the world, they kind of want to throw the
Well,
wrench
I
into the
think
works.
that if they're
I think that's what-
if they're disgruntled, they would want to get the United States on their side, just simply because we have the ability to make change. Okay, now that's not necessarily a good thing, but we do have the ability to do that, and we always have had that ability to do that if the person in charge here believed in making that change. How do you people feel about us going into Iran to help the Iranian people?
If we
Well, I
were
mean-
going to help them, that'd be different. But we don't go to help another country. We do that to steal their resources.
Well, the resources, they don't have oil because they get oil from Venezuela. Okay? So what resources?
Iran does?
Red?
Iran, yes.
Iran has tons of oil.
They don't have the tons of oil you think they have because one of the ships that we took was an Iranian ship.
Well, but they're just transporting the oil.
Yes, to Iran.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, Iran does have oil resources,
yeah.
but they're not very good at processing it.
Refining.
Okay.
You know,
So what
same,
are we?
same problem with Venezuela. I mean, their refinery capacity is just non-existent.
Well,
you know.
it's existent enough to fill some,
Well, they
oil
would send
tankers.
that's why they would send it up to the United States. It was refined by, especially Chevron.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah. So so when they would send it to Russia or someplace like that, I'm gonna sneeze.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. It's
No.
free.
Hold on a second.
Got you.
Oh my. Well, that's a
Oh my God.
Wow.
Building up,
wow. You
huh?
should have left the
That
sound.
reminds
Oh, I'm
me
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good for at least 5 sneezes.
Burl eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of the way people look when I fart in an elevator.
Well, really?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm usually if I can hold it in, I wait till I get out. I mean, I hate people that fart in a little crowded area like that. So
Well, how about people who sneeze? Lately, I've been sneezing like crazy.
that's because you
And
got
I'm
COVID
beginning-
and RSV.
No, but there's something going on in this apartment
Yep.
that's has allergens in it, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to bring somebody in to find
Do you
out.
have any live trees in there? Any live plants?
Well, Marjorie likes growing plants, but
Maybe
they're
you're
just
allergic to
they're
one of
plants. I don't think the plants don't give off with pollen, do they?
Sure they do.
On
I
the
just
plant?
got an allergy
Sure.
shot today.
Well, I mean,
I'm allergic.
plants. If you've got flowers on them, these don't have flowers. These are
No,
leaves.
no. I'm allergic to pine, cedar, and juniper, and those don't flower, but they're in bloom year round here now. And so I just got an allergy shot today to bring up my immunity.
Maybe I should get an allergy shot or something because I'm
Maybe you should
sneezing like
Maybe you
crazy.
should see an allergist.
Yeah, but I'm sneezing so much that Marjorie counts them now.
How much are you?
Huh? Who said that?
Nothing. You see, you're sneezing so much, and I said, "How much are you?"
How much are you sneezing? So much that I blah 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 blah, and then I can find some joke to put in there. Insert joke here. Oh boy, you know what I got to do? I got to figure out what I'm going to wear for this show in San Francisco. I'm just thinking about doing jeans and sweatshirts and things like that. Right? I don't need to dress up, do I?
No.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Okay, because I'm thinking about going out and buying some clothes, and I'm going, why? Anyway, so we have this problem that's going on. What else is there that's going on that's bad? I'm trying to think now. There was something else. There was one other thing. There was one other. Well, first we got the thing going on with the shooting in Minneapolis. And then, as usual, we've got Venezuela going on now with what is the wholesale theft of oil. I would say. Huh?
They nationalized that oil.
I know,
many
but
years
that was a
ago.
long time ago. That was like 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was done because they felt that the United States was stealing their resources and they wanted to get them back. Am I right? Am I right about this, Tom?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that's the reason they took them back. And now, Trump says, oh, they stole our oil from us. No, they had leases and they vacated the leases and took over the oil. So, Have you seen this ad, though, for this guy who is, he's got a little oil rig in his backyard, and all of a sudden it starts spurting out, and the guy goes, Marge, we've got oil in our backyard, and the guy goes, no, you just went into your septic tank.
Oh.
I love that ad. And it's brown. It's brown oil, by the way. It's very brown.
So the value of in arbitration awards that were never paid out, ExxonMobil lost $2 billion, ConocoPhillips $9 billion, other firms combined about $3 billion. So the legally recognized damages from Venezuela nationalizing to U.S. companies, a conservative estimate about $100 billion.
Okay, but why when they sued
the oil companies rip off Venezuela for?
Yeah, how much did they rip them off for?
And the question is, why didn't they win those suits?
Oh no, they pulled out from them because Venezuela offered a certain amount, and then they said, well, no, that's far below the market value. So they just walked away. Venezuela actually lost more than they lost more money than it took because the oil output collapsed.
Yeah.
Now, because of sneezing, I have to blow my nose. Excuse me, folks. Just let me turn off my microphone.
And actually, didn't I read some of the companies don't want to go back in? Trump is trying to get them interested, but there's only one company that is able to do it or that is doing it, something like that.
Chevron, yeah.
Chevron's there.
Is Chevron there?
Mm-hmm.
They're the only one that can process the Venezuelan oil without billions of dollars worth of upgrade to the refineries.
Oh, okay. All right.
What Trump told the oil companies was, okay, the American taxpayers will pay for that.
Yeah, to reimburse them. He's going to reimburse them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're paying for it.
So we're paying for it.
Right.
I just don't, it's just not the America that I signed up for. When I was a kid, this isn't what I was taught America was. I mean, admittedly, I was taught a kind of idealization of what America was when I was in school. But nevertheless, it was closer to the truth and what you wanted to believe we should be than what we actually were. But this has gotten ridiculous. This is just, this isn't what I signed up for, you know?
You're lucky you live on the East Coast. Well, you don't drive, but you're lucky you live on the East Coast because this year they're going to be shutting down the biggest refinery on the West Coast, the Valero refinery in the Bay Area, because electric cars are becoming more popular and gas is becoming less popular. And so they don't need it.
I had heard that electric cars actually were getting less popular.
That's what I heard too, but this was on the news today. And
Well, yeah, because Trump got rid of all the subsidies, so
Right.
it's harder to get into an electric car now.
yeah,
Well-
after the king of electric cars funds your campaign so you can become president, that's a great way.
Well,
to pay
the
him
thing
back.
about Musk and Tesla is Teslas are selling less than a Chinese car,
Yeah.
electric car that's out there. I don't think they sell them in America, do they?
No.
I think so.
Yeah, but they sell them all around the rest of the world, and you know, Elon Musk is losing business in all the other countries. So, you know, it's in you
Poor
know.
guy.
He's winning his case against ChatGPT, OpenAI.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the judge just ruled in his favor.
What's the suit?
Yeah.
Well, OpenAI was supposed to always be a non-profit venture, but they took ChatGPT towards a profit model. And so Musk is arguing that he gave the money to get it all started, but it was under the agreement that it would always be non-profit, and the judge agrees with him.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Well, it means they have to go back to a non-profit model. I don't know. We'll have to see.
When did that come through?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay.
You know, or
Or I
Musk
guess
is going to end up
earlier
with
in the
some
day
more
for you.
pocket change.
How come that didn't make it to our newscasts?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Guess they're all focused on Venezuela and Minneapolis.
Well, let me see
And in
here.
Iran.
And actually, want to hear some good news?
Yeah.
Actually, in the Congress today, the
Yeah.
Senate actually did pass a War Powers Act with, was it 4 of 5 Republicans voting with the Democrats? So that was in the Senate.
For the war powers?
In the House, they voted for the extension of the ACA subsidies.
Yep.
And that was with, 12 Republicans?
12 Republicans joined
12
them.
Republicans joining the
You're correct.
Democrats.
Yeah, I
So,
heard that.
our
Well, Trump will
speaker
get
is
vetoed.
really screwed.
Let me.
And,
Yeah.
Well, he's been screwed the whole time.
Let me clear something up here. Bree is wrong.
yeah.
What?
Musk. Here's the story. Musk's lawsuit over OpenAI for profit conversion can be heard can head to trial. A U.S. judge has said. So it hasn't been decided. It only
Right.
says it can go to trial.
Well, yeah, I said the judge agreed with him.
Right. That's what he did say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He didn't say it was settled.
right.
Right. But that's what's happening there. It hasn't happened yet, and you can imagine before it ever happens, the people at OpenAI who've got a boatload of money will make sure that he has a hard time getting it through. You know.
Do you know, Alex? I saw a report online, and one of these video reports on YouTube, and there was a law professor from UPenn. They were asking her, "Is what they did in Venezuela legal?" And she was giving some responses and talking about the Monroe Doctrine. And I thought, oh, I need to brush up on what the Monroe Doctrine said. Like, is it constitutional? Is it a law? Or like, whatever. So I went on ChatGPT and I said, recently Maduro was in New York City in court. And can you tell me about, the legal aspects of this? ChatGPT said, this has not happened. This is fake. This is not real. The United States has done no such thing. And I said, well, no, here are 3 articles, and here's a YouTube video about him appearing in court. And ChatGPT was extremely adamant. I have the chat. Said, no, these are fake. what you're showing is fake, and it gave me 5 reasons why the report from Al Jazeera was fake, and I could never convince the AI that the U.S. had taken this action.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
I have the chat here if you want to see it.
No, I don't. We don't have to see it, but I believe you. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. But
it said final unambiguous conclusion.
Oh, wait a minute.
No,
there went my what do you call it?
But getting back to the Monroe Doctrine, I mean, basically what we're talking about more is the Roosevelt Collery to the Monroe Doctrine. I mean, the Monroe Doctrine was basically just telling Europe to keep its hands off of the Western Hemisphere. And Teddy Roosevelt expanded and says, "Hey, we will protect the Western Hemisphere," And now Trump is saying, "We'll take over and own it." So it's
well, he calls it the Donroe Doctrine.
Oh God, yes. Maybe what we need is a Don Ho.
I mean, he can't do anything without changing its name to his.
We could do a Don Ho doctrine and just force them to listen to Hawaiian music.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't I send you, Alex? Didn't I send you a picture I sent down in a text of his marble burial ground with a urinal on the? I still have it.
With a urinal? What?
Yeah.
Don't pee on the grass. Pee in the urinal.
Yeah, it's I thought I sent it to you. I thought you'd find it funny. I'll send it to you and you'll get it.
Just send it
to
I'll do it later.
Is it side splitting?
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
it's pretty good though, wouldn't you say, Charlie?
I'd be perfectly happy to pee on Trump's grave.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Charlene.
Hopefully, we'll all get a chance.
Yeah. Here's Charlene from New Jersey. Hi, Charlene.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Happy to hear.
Yeah. So anyway, it's all going to hell. What the hell, And you for the first time in your life, Brian, have a daughter, and you have some what's the word I'm looking for? Vested interest in this country because you want your daughter to grow up in a place that's safe for her.
Sure.
We're gonna move to Italy after.
Yeah.
You're gonna move to Italy when?
After her high school.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By then I can't drive, so.
What do you mean? What do you mean you won't be able to drive?
Because I'm getting too old by then.
Wait a minute. Yeah. How old are you? How old are you now? You're almost 10.
I'm 58. 58.
You're 58. Yeah, she's 10.
Ari at a good price.
He's as old as Methuselah.
58. Well, let's see here. So she can go.
So I'll be 68 in 10 years. I'll be 68. She'll be 20. So it's time to move out.
Okay, but you can still drive.
Yeah. I'm still
maybe
driving.
scooter.
I mean, I stopped driving quite a few years ago, but that was because I moved to New York and I had no reason to have a car, and so I stopped driving, and now I don't know if I can, because
I think the reason that Brian got rid of the McLaren was not for anything that he's told us. It's because he can't drive. He keeps running over ICE agents.
I see. Okay.
No, because you got stuck in it and they ruined my seats.
Yeah, I wasn't in there. I was smart enough not to get in that jam.
Charlene raised her hand. She gets to talk.
All right, Alex.
Yes.
If Alan can make a lot of bad jokes, can I make one real fast? And it's really bad.
It's really bad.
Okay. What do you think that Mary Tyler Moore would think about what happened in Minneapolis? I know it's too soon, right? It's not funny either, right?
Okay. Well, I'm afraid to ask because it is too soon. I want you to know that.
Yes, it's very soon.
Go ahead, Charlie.
So where did you see this somewhere?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Did you make up this joke yourself?
Yeah, I know. It's not even
So
funny.
we know who to blame.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. It might not be in bad taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would Mary Tyler Moore have said about what went on in Minneapolis?
I know, wasn't she a newswoman and stuff? And I know it was like all
Tell
of
us the
farce and a
answer.
What's
joke.
the answer to your joke?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think of the answer. If Alan can fart and make
First of all, you tell us you have a joke. Okay.
I'm not going to fart though, because
Then you said it might be too soon. Here I go sneezing again.
Okay, don't do that because Alan will fart. If you sneeze, Alan
Alan
farts.
didn't fart. Where are you getting that from?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the very top
it's just
their show would have to do.
it was a bad joke.
He's going to make it on her own. I don't know.
I just can't believe what's going on with the Don Rowe doctrine and all that stuff. You just mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, wait a minute. I just want to get back to this joke first.
Oh, okay.
You said I have a joke, but it may be too soon, which means it's a joke.
Because it's not really funny to make jokes about something like that. I mean, the woman got shot in the face. I mean, that's too soon to make a
well, that's
joke about
hilarious,
something
isn't it?
No, that's not funny at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's never fun to get shot in the face, you know.
No, never.
It's usually deadly.
Especially by ice, yeah.
Yeah.
Ice is not funny, yeah.
Yeah. And then the next day you get called a terrorist. That just, at least wait for the verdict to come in. And also, they won't let the FBI cooperate with the Minneapolis police and the Minnesota authorities
The
to try
governor
and.
of Minnesota said they should leave.
Well, of course,
Alex?
we know.
The FBI.
Yeah.
Alex, isn't it getting weird though? I mean, this is really weird. I mean, we never had crap like this going on. Remember you said that earlier? I agree. Like, what is going on? Everything is like,
Turn the
you couldn't
news
even
on,
write
Charlie.
things.
Bad
this
man
bad.
This guy
in the
with
presidency. That's what's
bad
going on.
makeup.
Yeah. Well, do you think somebody's going to eventually, try to do something now? I mean,
No.
I know.
Did
'cause
we
they
ever
just
do
let
it
him keep
before?
going on. No, they let him do whatever he wants and get away with it.
We have a horrible Republican Party in this country that is a toady to Trump, okay? But even worse, we have a non-effective Democratic Party who doesn't do anything. Chuck Schumer.
Wait a minute. I just said, hey, that there was a major defeat for the Mike Johnson.
It's a big defeat for him, but that thing is not going to pass because it's not getting through the Senate.
Well, we'll see.
No,
We'll
they
see.
say it's not going to. They say it's not going to get through the Senate.
Are you talking about the Affordable Care Act?
Yep.
Yeah, the extension.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate because if it got through and Trump signed it, then we got rid of Marjorie Taylor Greene because of it.
Yeah.
No, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact is, the Congress has voted by about 3 votes, something like that, to allow the Affordable Care Act to go ahead. But now it goes to the Senate, where they don't think it's going to pass because the Senate has nothing but Democrats, Republicans, there. So.
Well,
And even if it
the whole
did,
situation
Trump would
is changing.
veto it.
The whole situation is changing, and keep in mind, remember that the plurality of Republicans in the House is now just 2.
Yeah,
because we had Doug LaBaffa died earlier this week. Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned, and all they need to do is flip two Republicans, and they've got it. And
Marjorie Taylor Greene was not a senator.
No, she's in the House.
We're talking about the House.
We're talking about the House, but then you got to go. You got to send it over to the Senate to get them to pass it.
Okay.
And if you
we're
can't
working on
get
it.
them to pass it, what have you done? Nothing.
Well, we're getting there.
All us people on Medicare.
We're getting there, but we're not there.
I just refuse to accept that the Democrats are doing nothing. That is definitely not true.
Oh, tell me what they're doing.
I just told you what they're doing.
No,
we've had
the reason it got through was because of some Republicans. The reason
Epstein files.
But the reason it got through was because of some Republicans.
Right.
Well, how did we get to those Republicans? I mean, isn't that part of what we're trying to do is get to the Republicans?
And what does it do? It then goes to the Senate, and we're right back in the same trouble we were always in.
Okay, well, I'm saying we're in a better position than we were last year.
We're in no position.
Okay, all right.
No, you get what I'm saying? We're in no position.
No, I don't get what you're saying.
you say
because no matter what we do is not enough.
No, we're further along than we were last year. I agree with you on that, but we're still not enough along to take care of the people who need their health care.
To say that we're doing nothing is just not true. And we've won the governorships of Virginia, New Jersey. We've got a new mayor. You've got a great new mayor in New York now. They just announced expanded child care for New York and state and city. That's going to be paid for 4, eventually 3-year-old and younger. Mm-hmm. I mean, we are making progress.
None of those are senators, but
well, that's the thing. I mean, it's like you're looking at the at what's not being done, and you're just not giving any credit to what is being done.
Well,
right. So even if the Senate votes yes on it, gives a thumbs up, somebody that's got different color hair every time we see him on the news, called the president, has got to sign this, and you can bet he will. You can bet he will not, because he fought for this in his first presidency to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. So he's now got rid of it. He will not sign on for it.
Well, he didn't quite.
So if you what you're trying to say, Tom, please don't be insulted by me making this feeling, but what you're saying is, well, we haven't gotten there, but we're getting there. Well, but we're not there yet. And the fact is,
and that's true. We're not there yet.
That the Democratic Party should be.
That the Democrats are doing nothing is what I object to.
As long as we still got Chuck Schumer in there calling the shots in the Senate, we got nothing.
That's right.
Okay?
Right, well,
because you got a guy who says, I wrote a note to the president, told him it was wrong.
A sternly written note.
A sternly written note. Yeah.
That probably went, Trump looked at it, saw the name on the head.
Well, first Trump has to learn how to read.
Okay, yeah. So we take back the Senate again, and you can find a new majority leader.
Yep.
Well, I would love to have a new majority leader right now.
Well,
who would better lead the party?
Right now, the best we can do with the Democrats is have a new minority leader. But,
I'm a lifetime Democrat.
How much power will a new minority leader have now than Chuck Schumer? Yeah, how much more power would a new minority leader have now than Chuck Schumer?
Not much, but at least it would be a better It could be a better It could be a more aggressive spokesperson.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
He can write even more sternly lettered. Letters.
Maybe he can add a "fuck you" in there somewhere.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's the thing. Add a "fuck you."
The mayor of Minneapolis said that.
Anyway, I have enough.
Well, why is it that the mayors of various cities are getting to be the toughest guys around?
Sure.
I mean, in the case of Mondani, I hope he does a great job for New York. He does a terrific job for New York, but we don't know if he will. We don't know yet. We're only hoping, okay? And certainly we have a guy who at least seems to care about this in the right way, But we haven't seen that yet, so that hasn't come to really pass. We just got him elected. And it was an amazing election. It was amazing that this guy came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I mean, at the beginning of the year, he had 1% of the population caring about him. And by the end, he won the mayoral race. So,
well, he actually had 1% only knew about him.
Yeah.
So the thing was to get
but what I'm saying, it's amazing where he came from, and then he turned around and won it. Sure. You would have thought maybe he'd do okay, and the next time he'd run, he'd win.
You could say that about Trump too, though. People knew who he was, but it's amazing that he got voted back into office again.
No.
Well, they knew who he was because he had been president once before, and nobody learned the lesson
That's right. That's
You know,
my
nobody
exact
learned
point.
the lesson. So what have we got here? We got a country full of morons.
Yes.
Yep. Don't say that.
No, only 46 or some percent.
Oh, listen,
Alex?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Alex, who does it look like there's anybody that could replace Chuck Schumer? Like, I don't know what would happen to get another guy in there, but there's nobody in the running to be like the majority leader, like Chuck
Happens
Schumer.
every 6 years. Once he
what?
come up for re-election. Happens every 6 years. Once he come up, a third of the Senate every 6 years.
Yeah, but who's a current senator that would be better than Chuck Schumer? I think anybody, but you know.
Anybody,
Right.
yeah.
I'll buy that.
Well, if somebody comes out like Mondami again, that'll be a good thing, right?
Well,
Somebody like, will just come in, that'll be great.
He's got to be elected senator first.
Yeah, but we'll have to have more elections, yeah. Which
I'm
everyone's talking
just-
about the midterms.
I'm just
right,
trying to
right.
think what senators do I like? I don't like what's his name, the guy in Congress. I don't like the Democrat who's leading the Congress. I think he at one point
King Jeffries.
Keith.
No, I-
at one point people liked him. I don't like him anymore. I just think he's just as wimpy as the rest of them. You know.
he's nowhere near as effective as what's her name,
Nancy Pelosi.
AOC.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, but AOC,
Oh, yeah, AOC.
AOC, I think is somebody to be reckoned with. I really
Yeah.
do, because she doesn't compromise. You know,
They're
and
trying to talk her into running against Schumer.
well,
she's
she could
Speaker
do
of the
that.
House.
Yeah, but you know what Schumer has going in New York, he has the Jewish vote. That's to begin with. And he's just been around a long time. And people always like to vote for somebody who's been around a long time rather than somebody who's new. But I think that I have a great deal of feeling for AOC and her ability and what she could possibly do in the future, because she's no nonsense and makes no excuses for her politics. You know.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. That's what Mandani did. He to this day has no excuse for his politics. You know, he still says, "Get this, I'm a democratic socialist. I'm not a socialist. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a democratic socialist." You know. So I mean, it's we'll have to wait and see what happens on that front. But I'm telling you, you know, Schumer is just a waste of time now.
A waste of breath.
One time he was good, you know, but the thing is, all these guys are really good for a while. And then they get really lazy and they get stuck in their ways, and they've been elected to the Senate for the 10th time, and they just
Well, at least Steny Hoyer has gotten the message. He's retiring, and the reason he says retiring is he wants to make way for new people, younger people.
What about Bernie Sanders? He should have been gone years ago.
No.
Well,
What are you talking about? He's one of the few
I'll tell you
people
something.
that's working for
I think that there's a case to be made for Bernie Sanders still being important. You know, he's still an important voice. He's still speaking out where others don't speak out.
Yeah.
And he is,
He's
after
a
all,
mentor, and he's a mentor to people like AOC.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
he has an important function in what he's doing now.
yeah. So I mean, I like Bernie Sanders a lot. I don't want to see him be anything else but what he is. You know, I think he's too old to be president. Okay.
Yeah, he is. But I think he said he's not running for re-election.
I don't think he would. I think he's very honest about that. You know, I mean,
He's already like 84.
Yeah, and how old's he going to be when his term is up?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, when you're 84, you can't run for president anymore.
Well, I probably couldn't even get a driver's license if I had to drive.
Trump doesn't have to drive. Somebody drives him around.
Then Brian could drive me around until he no longer can drive, and then Adrian will drive us around.
Yes, we're set.
Yeah, we're set. We got. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I don't know. If I had kids today, I don't know what I'd do. You know?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Well, you
Yeah,
have kids, Tom. You have kids, right? How old?
My granddaughter too.
Granddaughter. So you have a stake in what goes on, much more than I do,
Grandpa Tom.
Grandpa Tom. And Brian, you've got a whole family, and kids and things. I'm talking about Kevin, rather. Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin/Brian/Kevin.
Yeah.
We Kevin and I talk about it. We always know you get us confused.
Kevin, are you there, Kevin?
Yeah.
He is watching. Oh, he's also looking at the game.
Yeah.
No, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
Been over for a while.
Well, then what are you looking at? You're just bored with us?
No, I'm checking Patrick's fundraiser.
Oh, how's the Patrick's fundraiser doing?
It's doing okay. I'm just trying to get more action behind it.
When I looked yesterday,
it
it was 6,200 or something.
It's 6,000. We had to refund some money.
Why'd you have to refund some money?
Oh, it's probably not to be talked about here, but it was an accident.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
No worries. Not a big deal.
Maybe somebody put in the wrong.
Well, I knew somebody that accidentally signed up for monthly.
Right. And that's,
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
that's what I'm talking about, and I'm kind of just, don't want to.
Right. I know who that is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if anybody's watching and you get a chance, go over and look for what is it? How do they find it on GoFundMe?
I got it from your Facebook page.
Well, go to my
It's on your
Facebook
webpage.
Yeah, it's on
I
it's
just
on the
posted it on the,
gabnet.net. Go over to the right hand, all the way over the right hand side of the page, and there's a link there. It'll
It's in
take.
the middle of the page for me.
It's on the middle of the page for you. Well, what is wrong with me that I've got it all the way over on the right hand side of the page?
It is on the right-hand side, but it's sort of in the middle.
It's in the last column
Right.
on the right, down in the middle. You will see a link to the GoFundMe page. Did I explain it right now?
I don't know. I'm
Alan?
looking it up.
Yeah, and I just posted it on the chat too. If you want to go there
Okay,
and get it.
good.
Yeah,
Now we'll look it
yeah.
up.
So if you want to,
Go to GoFundMe and search my name or Patrick's name. It should-
yeah, and it'll take you there, and give what you can. I know that in this day and age, probably you don't have a lot to work with, so if you could just help somebody who is really in, I think, dire need, and through no fault of his own. A lot of people don't do the right stuff through life, and then they find themselves in a bad situation, and then you got to help them out. In this case, this is a guy who's always been self-sufficient, always taken care of himself, in spite of overwhelming obstacles. He's a paraplegic, for crying out loud, and all of a sudden he gets sick with the thing on his heel, and now they want what? How much?
Says no, we're not gonna pay for it.
They're going to want something like $20,000 out of him by the end of the month, and they keep renewing his
Yeah, he just
insurance.
won one, but he's going right back into another fight now.
Yeah,
Another
yeah,
3
he just
days,
is
and then he's gonna go to
constantly
get
fighting.
evaluated.
We quite
He's
frankly
gonna
would
go
like
get
to.
evaluated on Friday, and then when he's done with that, they'll probably come back to him, and he'll have to fight that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's somebody on the show. I think I probably have seen him a time or two.
Yeah,
I donated to him because, I've seen him a time or two on the show.
yeah. Well, he doesn't do the show that much. Okay. But when he does, people know who he is over the years. He was with the rate when I was on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
And
again, this is something that
good deal. Yeah.
government or somebody else should be taking care of, not somebody like him.
Yeah. Hey, there's a theme song. What do you know?
Anyway, thank you all, just from me and Patrick and everybody else. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. And
I do appreciate
Josh
it.
Wheeler.
Yep.
And we want you. If you can do it, do it. If you can't, we understand. This is not financially good times for anybody. Okay.
Exactly.
But anyway, hey,
Share with your friends, please.
Yes.
Share.
I want to say goodbye and thank everybody. If you ring the bell, yeah. Let me see here. Let me thank Charlie for joining us this evening. We really appreciate it. And the same goes for Tom Yamaguchi. Always a pleasure to see you, Tom, as well as Alan and our good friend Kevin and Brian and
Brian or Kevin?
and Bree. What?
Yeah, we're saying
It's
Kevin
it's
Bryan.
Brian or Kevin. And Bree,
Brian has a
thank you
beard.
so much. And Charlene, thank you. Everybody give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big wave goodbye at you. And we'll see you again tomorrow night, same time. Okay, that's it for tonight, folks. I'm finished here. I'm done. I've had it. Stay tuned for, I hope she gets on tonight. Last night she had trouble. Amy Manuel, who's next over most of the same Gabnet. I'll see you again tomorrow night, same time, same station in life. And in the meantime, if you see her, of course, tell her I love her, okay? Bye-bye, everybody.